What's up, everybody? Tactical Swede here once again. Thanks for watching. So, unfortunately, I'm not doing the video that I wanted to do this weekend. It's not even this weekend anymore. I had some life pop up on me. Ended up having to take the little Swede to the hospital and get some staples in his head. But that being said, I'm not doing the video I wanted to do, which is the completion of the polymer 80 build. I got all my upper parts in, minus a slide. Still waiting on a slide. Should get that this week, and hopefully we'll finish that up. But I figured I'd talk about kind of the big thing in the gun community news, and that is Springfield Armory and Rock River Arms doing a huge disservice to the 2A community. If you don't know the story about this, it stems from a bill that's kind of in the works in the state of Illinois. Two parts to it, really. One stating that the dealers, manufacturers, not only have to have an FFL, the federal license, but now they're also going to have a state license as well. So basically, double dipping them there. That's bad for the dealers, especially the smaller dealers that might have a hard time affording that kind of thing. But also in that bill, they're trying to make it to where you cannot purchase more than 9 guns a year. Now, to a lot of people, that's not going to make a difference. There's not a lot of people out there that are buying more than 9 guns a year. But for people that make their living off of stuff like this, they're maybe YouTube gun reviewer, stuff like that. That could put a serious, damper on their ability to acquire weapons for testing, for review, and that's, putting a hurt on their business. And a lot of people will say, well, I don't live in Illinois, so it really doesn't affect me. But it's kind of short-sighted, honestly, in my opinion, because it does affect you, because it sets a precedent for other states that are anti-gun or other individuals that are anti-gun to press this kind of legislature in other states. Once you take something away, you take it away little by little. They don't just do away with the Second Amendment. They take it away little by little. Death by 1,000 cuts. Now it's 9. Next time maybe it's 7, and then 5. Where does it end? We've been going through this slow erosion of our rights for years, and it's kind of like the throw a frog in a pot of boiling water and it jumps out, but put it in a cold pot and heat it up slowly and it'll boil to death. That slow erosion of our rights, you kind of get numb to it, because it happens little by little by little. But if it happened all at once, it would be a huge, shock to people, and they would stand up and demand things change. But because it happens so slowly, people concede to it. Oh, well, it's just this. Oh, well, it's just that. But it's never going to stop until we stand up and say something. Now, the deal with Springfield and Rock River Arms, when this bill was first introduced, the early drafts, they were among the companies listed that were going to have to deal with this this extra state license, and they were very outspoken against the bill, very angry about it, as was everyone. But then lo and behold, down the line when the bill is actually introduced, suddenly Springfield and Rock River Arms are exempt, and along with that exemption, their protest went away. Since it didn't affect them anymore, they didn't feel the need to protest this bill anymore. And as I said, that's doing a huge disservice to the 2A community. The people that support these companies, they're not standing up for them. They're looking out for themselves. The fact that they don't have to deal with this, they can wash their hands of it and not have to worry about it. And it's just not right. They should be standing up for the rights of the people that support their companies. It's gotten a lot of people up in arms, and as it should. As I said, it's just one more step, one more cut to our rights, and it's time we start standing up to the people that are trying to take this stuff away from us. And for these companies that are, supposedly the foundations of, the gun community, you would think would stand up for our rights, for them not to do that and turn their back on us, it's kind of messed up. And the only way to answer that is with your wallet. That's the only real language companies like this understand, because, as I said, they're looking out for themselves. So don't support these companies. Don't go buy their products. Spread the word to everybody you know to not support these companies. I'm not a big fan of Springfield to begin with, so I had no real plans to go out and buy any Springfield products, but I definitely won't be now. They would have to do a massive 180 on this and really come out hard and prove that they are supporting our rights before I would ever change my mind on this. And I would urge you to do the same. Speak to these people in the language they understand, and that's with your money. Plenty of other good options out there for you to spend your hard-earned money on. Don't support these guys that don't have your back. That's all I got today, guys. As always, please, if you like what I'm doing, give me that thumbs up. By all means, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button up there. Stay up to date with any new videos we got coming out. We'll catch you next time. Till then, live life and have fun out there.